Hey everyone, Ev back here with uThrones. We're outside and I've set up some uThrones because I want this to be kind of a demonstration, a video that's kind of a discourse. And one thing that I've picked up on from the major media is that in the backgrounds, there's always something. There's always something that's creating ambiance. There's always something that's slowly flowing. And I'm going to put down a couple tracks that are commensurate with that. That was kind of cool, right?
I like that.
Okay. Okay. All right, so that was. All right, so that is an A pentatonic because that minor chord works with this chord progression. I didn't play it down here, I played it up here. But the same combinations of notes are the same. They're just at different positions. So they're slightly different, but the frequencies are consistent. Hey, do this, man.
Careful.
That includes America. There is nothing unpatriotic patriotic that is being communicated by flying the United Nations. In fact, that's a way of going beyond just your nationality. That's a way of transcending that tribal quality made popular. We can change. I believe. I don't need. Okay, all right, here we go. This is the last one. I'm dubbing it. Here we go. Don't mess up.
That was pretty cool.
Alright, I'm gonna put this in the shade. Okay. Now, how should we arrange these? Because
It's so tiny.
what's up? I
It's
know.
so tiny.
I know. Yeah, I mean, it's just awesome how young people, they get it because they're sitting on their feet a lot of the time. They're not always sitting cross-legged. They're not always sitting in a chair. They sit different ways every day.
And ironically, sometimes in the strangest positions.
Say it again.
And some kids sit in the strangest positions.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's incredible. It's incredible. And that's why, like, I think the variations on this can open up a world of possibilities for, you know, anyone who wants to experiment or test these ideas. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's... I like that. Okay, I think I want there to be uThrones behind me.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
Do you still want me to keep recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you did.
Well, I don't turn it off unless you tell me to turn it off, so.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I gotta have an 8. Mm. What I'm doing a lot of the time is I'm taking whatever my inertia is from my balance or my imbalances, and I'm just kind of following it, and I'm trying to kind of redirect it. You know, I'm trying to not be kind of like a nutcracker toy soldier, but yet there's a time for that. I train in that way sometimes as well because we need that balance. Actually, I think I train in that way more. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to quantify the unquantifiable, you know?
Yes.
Okay.
So, like, what is your plan here? Like, what are you trying to do?
So we've got a 5:15 here.
Okay.
We've got a 6:15.
Okay.
We've got an 8:10.
Okay.
We need a 7 something.
A 7 something?
Right. You know those things that you see like road crews using to pound things? I need to get one of those. Okay, so here I have my right leg up, and for a sustained amount of time, I'm using my body. So I'm just gonna do a couple movements. I'm just gonna try to activate all of those muscles in a counterbalancing way. Notice how my hands are flowing perfectly in conformity with my knee shape. Now, take them an inch off and do the same movements. Follow those same patterns. It's as if we're building our own roller coasters. You know, you can move your hands in ways that each finger is a track, you know what I'm saying? And that's what enables us to sensitize to the constant force of gravity and how we can best distribute it, how we can best distribute it to our skeletal muscular system such that it's sharing it. Such that we spin in a beautiful way or a way that pleases the judges, you know, it meets this criteria. Oh. So here I'm trying to couple the flexion of my legs, their desire to straighten. That's okay. To do these little hops that they don't get you better, they don't get you up, but they activate that muscle. And if you're activating upwards while you try to inhale and summon all the muscles you can to help that muscle get stronger by only having to do the minimum. Everything else is working. Everything else is a collaborator in that process of strengthening the body. It's all connected, and the more we awaken to that, the better we are. All right, so I gotta find a 7. Oh.
Down to 7?
Yeah. Okay. Hey everyone, Evan Dunn here with uThrones, and we've got a setup here, and I want to show the way that I determine the best uThrone for me. Okay, the first one is a 515. That means it's 5 inches high and it's cut at a 15-degree angle. I already know this is too short, but what you're trying to do is you're trying to support something so that your weight isn't crushing your feet. And I can do that with this. I can move it around and I can find a spot, but here it's not touching the ground. It's on my heels, and that's directing all of my force down into my heel bones and my foot bones. And this is too far. But I'm encouraged. This is a 615, 6 inches high, also cut at a 15-degree angle. Yes, yes. It's amazing how much more seriously you take your life when you start to look through the tops of your eyes. It's incredible, but just that angular change activates the balancing muscles in your eye to counteract the excessive downward focus. That needs to be known. That needs to be discussed, because there are 7 muscles in our eyes. I've never gone into a gym and had an eye exercise challenge. You know what I mean? Like, all right, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go da 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 da, and science shows that this is gonna help your overall development because your eyes are a part of this entire system. And if it's been more balanced, you know, everything else, you know. Everything else works together. Okay, so that's good. What about a 700? That means it's flat. I feel a little bit of pressure here at my hamstring, but it's okay, because all I've got to do is just rock a little bit forward. And this is something that I couldn't do with the 615. What about an 810? This is an 810. This feels fine. Think about ballet. This is a very common posture. This as well. Tai Chi, this is something that's used. Think about riding a chopper. You've got your arms elevated, and every time you want to rev it, every time you want to brake, you're activating your forearm muscles, and you're getting that sacrum vibration that people get from ohming. Those are aspects of the physical experience of being alive that everyone should be integrating and finding the benefits and testing the benefits and talking with other people about their explorations. I think it's what we need. Okay, so notice I don't have shoes on right now. Okay, that's really critical if you want to be comfortable, if you really want to have an experience that is maximizing the enhancements.
You just look like you got so comfortable when you put that underneath you.
Really?
Literally, your body just went.
Really?
I am not kidding, man. It looked like your body just went.
Oh, wow. Okay, so
That was a big difference of what I've seen before.
Whoa. You know, it's funny. I think about Notice this, like anytime you see somebody taking an oath,
Uh-huh.
almost always these fingers are together and it's the pinky that's off. For me, that's natural.
Yeah.
It's not like Spock, it's just this semi-W, and I think that's because the people who ascend to those levels in government or in the corporate world or at whatever their vocation is are living with a certain amount of genetic privilege. And that genetic privilege does just what we were talking about before. It's a way to be 1% better. Over a lifetime, it's just like compounding interest. You know, you've got to start increasing your health revenue each day by using this for, I don't know, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. You know, I know a lot of people on the West Coast, they meditate for hours a day. Some of the wealthiest people in the world, some of the most adept minds, some of the most adept physiologies, they're the examples of what the brain and body can achieve. I've got to start using this university. I've got to. It's too great of a resource. I mean, it's the greatest sports university in the world, I think, because if you're the best in this country, the best all around athletic department in this country, you got to be, you know, one of the best universities in the world. I don't really think about that a lot. Joe Castiglione is doing a great job, man. He's missing the permaculture component, but again, it's not his fault. He hasn't learned, he hasn't seen these ideas that can resonate and can heal. Okay, so that one brings about a lot of unfelt, but yes,
a lot of relaxation,
comfort.
yeah. See, even just like that, just looking at that is just like you're relaxed.
Yeah. Whoa. What I'm discovering is it's these micro movements that are what can train those muscles that run parallel to the spine. All of the erector spinal muscles. It's incredible. They're in like 3 different sections. You've got the lumbar, and then you've got the thoracic, and then you've got the cervical. In each one, there's 3 on each side. There's like longissimus capitis, iliocostal capitis.
A lot of testis.
Yes, yes. And we don't think about the multiplicity of muscles that need to be coordinated, not just to throw a football, but to read, to relax, and to become most receptive. You know, I think we trust kids too much in that don't just do what feels good. Watch what feels good. Listen to why that process of going from what feels good to what is good is the process of the art of life, the art of experience, the art of not wasting our American privileges.
Time's gone by fast.
I know, it's incredible. Okay, thank you for watching. My name is Evan Dunn. These are uThrones. Hopefully you will feel more confident about ordering one. We will do returns. That's how much I want to get these out. I want to get these out so badly. I'll give you a 30-day return policy, and I'll pay the shipping. I will pay the shipping. That's how confident I am that you won't want to return it. You'll know that this is for a good purpose. Any profit that I get is going back into them. This is not like I am acquiring or I'm hoarding gold or something. I'm trying to build as many of these as possible. And I'm trying to help as many people as possible. And you can do that. So Please don't be afraid to measure yourself and follow some of these guidelines for doing so, and get back at me, please. Thanks for watching.